This week on A Twink and a Redhead.
This episode, we're gonna do a kind of a part 2 from season 1 of history and just talking about some historical events. Do you ever think that, like, if you were born in 1940, like, you probably would have been drafted in the Vietnam War?
Are you serious?
I know. Do you ever
Was
think
that
about
when that
that?
happened, 1940? What if I'm related to Jesus?
Wait, what?
Oh, wait, he didn't have kids. I'm sorry, you think the Last Supper, just they were all sitting there? No, they were sucking.
Do you know what the 3 branches are?
Judicial, executive, and congressional?
No.
A twink.
And a redhead.
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 A twink.
Let's get loud. Let's get loud.
Ooh.
Turn the music up and...
I can't stand J-Lo.
Me neither.
She's a fraud. If
I know,
ever
but
seen
you know what
one.
happened to Io?
Who?
Io from The
Io
Bear.
Debadu?
Yes, she was hosting SNL, and J-Lo was the musical guest. And all of these old tweets of Io, like, snarking J-Lo came out, and she had to, like, go to J-Lo's dressing room, and, like, she was really crying, because, like, that sucks when, like, you're not famous, and you talk shit on famous people, and then suddenly they're your peers. That's gotta be tough.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
I know. I always think about, like, my Letterboxd or, like, shit like that, and I'm like, damn, like, one day, like, what if I am working with these people and I'm thirsting over them? All my Letterboxd reviews are me just thirsting over some hot man in the movie.
Yeah. Who?
Like Challengers, I was thirsting over Josh and Mike.
You are letterboxing right now?
I'm really into letterboxing, but Grant, literally all of my reviews are like, I was so horned up in this part. Like they're all just about like thirsting.
No, that's funny.
Yeah.
I'm stressed over your pizza.
Oh yeah, I have a pizza in the oven. It's fine. It'll take a while. I'm gonna check in like
But
10
isn't
minutes.
it an already made pizza?
No. It
It's
was
not?
frozen. It was a frozen Bambino pizza from Trader Joe's or Trader Giotto's, as they say.
How long does it take?
Honestly, could take like 15 to 17 to 19 minutes even.
I'm looking at it now and I'm just waiting for it to burst into flames.
Well,
In that oven, we don't have a fire extinguisher.
because
Which
you
is
had
probably
a bad
illegal.
day.
Which is probably illegal.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
Because you had a bad day. You take it one time. Like, if I got kicked off American Idol and they started playing Bad Day, I'd kill myself.
That's where that comes from?
Yeah, like, it's so not optimistic. It's like, you had a bad day. You're a fucking loser.
I hate that song. I hate Michael Bublé.
It's not Michael Bublé. It's Daniel Powder.
Who's that?
I'm
High
pretty-
one hit wonder, right? Sorry, Daniel Powder.
But you know what? I think,
It's
So You Think You Can
embarrassing.
Dance was, suddenly I see,
See,
this is what it does to me, suddenly. So that's like a little more optimistic. It like sounds upbeat.
Wait. So you think you could dance sends people home with that song?
I think so. Yeah, Daniel Powder. I can't believe I remember that. What else does Daniel
'Cause
Powder?
you had a bad day.
Grant,
Me today.
That's literally it.
I'm so exhausted. I went to Puerto Rico.
Oh my God, tell us about.
Boricua. For those who don't know, I am a Boricua.
Did you feel connected to your roots at all?
When I was in the rainforest, the El Yunque rainforest, I was like, wow, I can feel my genetology,
Yeah.
my genetic seeping into the water
Like-
and the roots. And I took a piss in the water. And so now like
supposed-
my DNA is like, it's all full circle.
Wait, it's kind of like
I had to. I don't think you're supposed to do that because stuff can.
water travels in a cycle, yes it does. Water travels in a
familiar.
cycle, yes it does.
I'm not familiar with this IP.
It goes up as evaporation, forms cloud as condensation, goes down as precipitation, yes it does.
Girl, these fucking people next door keep ramrodding the fucking floor or something. They're renovating their apartment and it needs to fucking stop. And I will put an end to it one way or another.
Jesus Christ, you know what our neighbors say about us? Great, they're thigh clapping
Great.
again. Oh, it's 11 p.m. and they're thigh clapping Florida by Taylor and Florence.
And so what?
Like, you've never been in, like, a physical altercation, have you?
Not really.
Yeah.
Just my brother.
It'd be, like, obviously, like, it wouldn't be funny, but it'd be so funny if you got in, like, a bar fight.
I would definitely, like, fight or flight. I will fight. Unfortunately.
You'd fight?
Yes.
Grant, I would fight so hard.
I know.
I'd be fucking out of there.
I would fight, but it'd probably look
Imagine
so
I'm
funny.
wearing, like, my slingback kitten heels, and I'm just running down the street.
Or you fighting in them.
Oh my god, I, like, could not fight. That's why, like, the few times I got threatened to get beat up in high school, terrified. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Please don't hit me.
That was so funny. There was this one
There were
girl.
3 times in high school I thought 3 separate people might beat me up.
I remember, like, the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Her name's America. America. I was, like, laughing at it.
No,
Like, I was,
Grant
like,
was
kind of
like,
hoping it happened.
I'm-
Not in, like, a serious way, but, like, it was just funny, like, these intense threats towards Ashley.
Towards me, little old me. Who's afraid
Of
of
little
old
old
me?
me.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be.
Right?
Right.
I'm going to be halfway down the block before you can get a hand on me.
I was just begging. I'm not begging, but I wanted to see it, like, a verbal confrontation. Like, I wanted to see the threats in person.
I
No physical.
I can hold my own in a verbal fight because I'm quick with my...
But out of nowhere, you just kind of be like, okay.
Well, I would use...
And in high school?
I feel like she would have been, like, screaming in my face, and I would have been like...
Wait, what? Why was it again that she was threatening you?
Because... Oh, this is the best part. I think we've told this before, actually, but she was changing her nipple ring in the middle
Oh, and
of
you
our high
gave
school,
her a
of our
dirty look.
school hallway. Like, she was doing it in the middle of the stairwell. So I was, like, kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, I did a double take because
Right.
her nipples were out and she was putting her piercing in. Yeah, I'm going to do a double take.
Yeah.
And she literally tweeted, if Ashley gives me one more dirty look, like, she's like, I'm going to fucking, like, beat her ass. Like, she literally said something, like, crazy.
That's so funny. That's crazy how ingrained Twitter was in our, like, high school experience. I don't think people subtweet in high school.
Oh,
like
but
that.
sometimes it wasn't even subtweet.
Oh, no,
Sometimes
Ashley
first and
Gill.
last name.
Yeah.
Like, there have been multiple times. You know something so weird?
What?
One time when I was this is actually, like, kind of problematic. When I was a freshman, some of my friends who were, like, not my friends anymore and weren't my friends really after that year,
Ooh.
they love to hang out and, like, hook up with seniors.
Say
which,
their
like,
names.
We can't.
Say their names. No, I'm kidding.
We would love to, but we can't. No, they would hook up with seniors, which, like, looking back is, like, so gross. A 14-year-old and an 18-year-old is nasty.
absolutely.
Anyway.
Oh my god. Disgusting.
One of, like, the guys in the friend group of, like, some of my friends were, like, dating these boys. One of the friends, like, there was, during our pep rally, there's, like, a photographer that takes photos and then they get sent, I don't know, uploaded somewhere.
Sure.
Anyway.
Shout out Milan Rose.
Yeah, shout out to Milan Rose in Hillsborough. They did our senior portraits and they were gorgeous. Anyway.
No, they did be a little dirty.
There's a There's a photo.
But we loved them. Great. It was a sign of the times.
Where I'm like, my mouth is like, like an O shape. And I'm like yelling. I'm obviously in the middle of yelling. And I look so happy and enthusiastic. And he tweeted this photo of me and said, when it goes up the asshole.
What?
Like, when it goes up her butt. Or something like that.
See, like, what
like,
was going... Why was...
I was 14
a tool
or 15.
for that?
I guess I was 15. But why is this random man who was 18 or 19 taking this photo of me, putting it on Twitter without letting me know,
and, like, making you a meme
and
of
making
some sort?
yeah,
As if-
memifying me about a penis going up my butt? How
It's
inappropriate!
so weird. Because the audience is just the school.
No, it's
now I
like
guess it's different. I guess you
so
could post...
So weird though.
It was like a whole
Do you
added
remember
layer.
hashtag Let's Make It Awkward?
Y'all hear that?
Day in the life of New York City, right? Do you remember Let's Make It Awkward?
It
I
I remember that there were like weird
kind
hashtag
of like
trends
a hashtag
like that.
trend, but I feel like it wasn't like a nationwide trend. It was just for like our town. And you would tweet things
Like embarrassing things
like
about people.
maybe like 2 people secretly hooked up and it was like unknown to the wider school. hashtag let's make it awkward, like Grant and Cameron, and then everyone would be like, what's the tea there?
Yeah.
Do you know what someone did for me? Remember when I like died at New Year's on freshman year?
No.
Oh, I literally I didn't get alcohol poisoning, but it was close.
Oh my God.
And someone tweeted, hashtag let's make it awkward, Ashley in the trash can on New Year's. So rude. So rude.
And it's not anonymous, right?
No. I was like,
and it was
fuck
one of your
you.
It was one of your friends.
Yes. Fuck you. Literally fuck you.
Yeah.
And if I did that to them, I would have literally been like pinned to the stake.
Yeah. We're going to talk more about social media and Redacted,
Yeah.
specifically the time I was catfished on Kick in high school.
Is it kick or keek?
Kick.
Oh.
Well, I think Kick.
Oh, I thought we thought keek. You're probably right. I never had it.
K-I-K? Kick.
Yeah, gotta kick it up. Si se puede. Never mind.
No hablo español. The one piece of Spanish I did learn that I really liked in Puerto Rico was we were passing Burger King and it says on the side, La Casa del Whopper.
I love that.
The house of Whopper.
Yeah.
Yes, honey, I am from the house of Whopper.
I love that.
La Casa del Whopper. Anyways, we're telling the story on Redacted of my catfish incident. It was a boy who was posing.
It's another.
Well, we don't know. It's really confusing, but it took place in our high school. Like someone messaged me on Kick from our high school saying that they were kind of this prominent male straight football
athlete.
player.
Yeah. A jock.
So
older than us. It was interesting.
we'll talk about
But this
that.
episode, we're gonna do a kind of a part 2 from season 1 of history and just talking about some historical events, and I'm gonna educate Grant on some important moments in history. Okay, let's do it.
From those who listened in season 1, Grant's ass blast from the past.
Grant's ass blast from the past. Well, that's a segment, isn't it?
That was this.
Yeah, but wasn't that a segment where I asked you like trivia?
Yeah, what are we doing today?
Today, I just wanted to start with a discussion first.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask you.
Wait, why was your laptop out
now,
the first part of the podcast?
And now it's closed. Because I remembered what I was going to talk about.
Okay.
Do you ever think that if you were born in 19, or if you were born in 1940, you probably would have been drafted in the Vietnam War?
Are you serious?
I know. Do you ever
Was
think
that
about
when that happened? 1940?
Well, no, but if you were born, you would have been in your 20s then
Oh.
during the Vietnam War, and you would have been prime candidate.
But
Well,
Vietnam was later, right?
yeah, the 60s.
So I would have been 20s.
The 60s.
So me right now.
Yeah. Grant literally you
Going
right
to
now.
a war?
Yeah. So much
No.
has changed.
Oh my God, but I would have to get into it. Do you know what I mean?
Our new favorite catchphrase, if you can't get out of it, get into it. If you can't get out of the draft, get into it, baby.
I kind of hate this though, but I guess I don't know.
I love it.
Because whenever we've been saying it when we feel burnt out.
Yeah, but
Which
honestly,
means just keep
for
doing
me,
more work.
it feels like it's just reframing my mind a little bit.
It is kind of it is what it is.
If you can't get out of it, get into it. What am I gonna do? Mope around that I can't get out of it?
True.
Might as well get into it.
So that would be fuck up, you bitch.
That would be you fighting the Viet Cong in the Vietnam War.
Who's Viet
In
Cong?
Ho Chi
King
Minh.
Kong.
No, that was
Who's Viet Cong?
that was the group.
The leader.
The group America was fighting.
And now, what was going on exactly with Vietnam? It's something I'm not really. Is it cancelable to explain it?
No, but I would love to get that. I know.
Oh, you want to get some
So-
accurate information. Your fact book's upside down.
Basically, it was all about the fear of the spread of communism still.
Oh my God. We really went to war over this?
I mean, multiple times, Grant. We're still kind of at odds with Russia, fighting proxy wars in the Middle East.
This is so embarrassing.
You think?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is so embarrassing. Why do y'all really care that much? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I think things definitely got out of hand with like do you know what the Red Scare is?
An STD?
No, close. It's
A period.
it's when you get your period.
It's when you think when your period's coming, but not quite.
It's when you're about to hook up with someone and then your period comes. And it's the Red Scare. Wait, that would be like a good drag queen name, the Red Scare.
And she's a redhead.
That would be my drag name.
Yeah, the Red Scare. That laugh is the Red Scare, honey.
The Red Scare was when, do you know who Joseph McCarthy is?
A singer?
No, so Joseph McCarthy, he was a senator from, I believe, Wisconsin, and he was so scared of communism. Like, he was literally like, but also, like, it was like an obsession. Like, he was rock hard for communism.
Yeah, clearly.
Like, seriously. So then he would, like, literally, like, interrogate people, like, all these Hollywood people who, like, were kind of communist. Oppenheimer had early ties to communism. He got, like, for the time, canceled. Did you see the movie?
No.
Yeah, he got his security clearance taken away because he used to be, like, kind of affiliated with communism.
Is he alive?
No. But that was, like, to get your security clearance taken away at that time, Grant, is literally, like, being canceled. Like,
who's a security clearance? What does that mean?
Like, you have access to important information with the government.
Okay.
So anyway, McCarthy would, like, literally interrogate screenwriters and actors, and they would get blackballed from Hollywood, never be able to work again. It was, like, honestly, like, cancel culture. There's been a couple iterations of cancel culture. The witches in the Salem witch trials, they were, like, literally getting canceled.
Yeah.
For what?
Well, before that, the beheadings.
Eve. Oh.
That was cancel culture, too.
Henry was literally canceling all his wives by getting wait, divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced,
canceled.
Beheaded, survived. Canceled. But they all... Yeah, I guess cancel culture, like, the media loves to act like, oh, cancel culture, it's this new thing. Babe, it's been around.
It's just, it's in its new form.
You know who the first person to get canceled was?
Eve.
What's
that song? Crazy how the first woman
Maisie
who
Peters?
sinned was a woman who ate.
Oh.
No,
Doesn't Maisie
mother?
Peters say something about Eve?
Girl, I don't know.
In History of Man?
Maisie Peters, like...
I love her.
I love her, but she pisses me off.
I think, like, her and, like...
You know what? I have a bone to pick with Maisie Peters.
Oh, okay.
I think I told...
Air it out.
I was doing a Nightline shoot for months. Planning a Nightline shoot for months. Just nothing set in stone, but we've been talking with Maisie Peters' team. I set it up. It was kind of like greenlit on our end, and... I was sent the album early, so I was listening to The Good Witch early. I was a big fan. About a week before, like, the proposed shoot or whatever. Oh, actually, I think Nightline said no.
What?
Wait.
I thought she canceled. That's how you always told me.
Oh, wait. I think actually okay, so maybe we're in the wrong. Basically, I think Nightline ended up passing on it. And so we're like, okay, let's give it to someone else at ABC. Like, there's GMA, there's Good Morning America, there's Good Morning America Digital, there's ABC News Live. So I sent it to them, and GMA Digital, we were going to do a shoot. Okay? Mm-hmm. She cancels, like, the day or two before.
Shut up.
Day or two before, GMA Digital. Oh, that's not enough? Really?
Story of our life lately, getting canceled on the day before.
Right. Instead, the day of, what she's doing, she's at Washington Square Park doing a fucking press tour with Davis Burleson, with this random couch show that I've never heard of.
Good Children.
Doing these weird social collabs. But, you can't be on Good Morning America?
I know.
I don't know if that was the smartest move for you, Maisie.
No, and honestly, like, it's important to call it out.
And honestly, I'm just bitter about it because I was a really big fan.
I still am, girl.
No, I am. What's the song that's gonna be like one of my top Spotify Wrapped?
There It Goes.
Yep.
I love There It Goes.
Yep.
I love the History of Man too. It just, like, moves me. It really does.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry, Maisie.
Yeah.
No, Maisie, a big fan, but that pissed me off, seriously, and I'll never forget.
Do you like
I
any?
forgive, but I don't forget.
Have you ever read a historical fiction book?
Um, does Magic Treehouse count?
Yeah. Oh my god, I
Then,
fucking love
yeah.
Magic Treehouse. So fucking good.
What was going on with the Abraham Lincoln and vampires?
What do you
Wait.
mean? Wait, that was series?
Wasn't there something like Abraham Lincoln
Vampire Slayer.
Slayer?
Yeah. Wait, we should watch that. I'm curious.
I'm actually really curious because I think it might be a little bit real.
Do you wish vampires were real?
I think they are.
Shut up. No, you don't.
Where else does that come from?
Okay, if there was one thing that was going to be real, fairies,
Real.
mermaids,
Real.
ghosts,
Real.
aliens,
Real.
vampires.
Real.
Okay, but like, if you think one of those are real,
Well, let me tell you. Okay, what'd you say first? Vampires?
fairies.
Oh, fairies. Hi. Real.
You.
Fairy right here. Vampires. Some sick fuck was probably going around in the 1800s or whenever vampires came about.
Well,
What?
they never came about, really.
whenever someone wrote it down, some sick fuck was running around biting people's necks
For sure.
and sucking blood, and that's where that
For
came
sure.
from. So that had to come from some sort of real truth, some fucking sicko, and he only came out at night.
Do you think mermaids?
Yes.
You do.
I bet you there's some
I don't-
sick fucking twisted version of a mermaid deep in the
I
I don't think they look how we think.
I love deep ocean lore.
Yeah.
You know this thing about like gigantism?
In the ocean?
Yes, there's this thing where you're so deep in the ocean, the pressure's so much that it causes this like phenomenon. What?
I was thinking like imagine like
Listening to this?
no. This is Nat Geo.
Yeah, seriously.
No, if you were born and your cock was that big. I don't know.
Well, no.
If you were born in the deep ocean.
And you
you
just have a massive quack.
Yeah, somehow it was just the quack that got big.
Grant, their pressure's so big that it'll cause like all the animals to be gigantic. So that's where like the giant squid lives very deep in the ocean.
The Kraken.
Yes, it's real. There are real giant squids, but there's only been like 10 of them ever seen before.
When we say giant, how big we talking?
Grant, they're huge.
But like, am I bigger?
Are you bigger? God, no. It'd be 20 of you.
Is it like the size of a building?
A small
Like
to
this
mid-size.
building?
No, it would be a little smaller.
Jesus
Pretty big though.
Christ.
And what do you know about sperm whales?
I actually don't know a lot.
My brother and I loved this video. It was like a Vine. And it
Is
was
it exploding on the beach?
It's so sad, but it's like
A whale
it's a beached sperm whale. It's being like studied by scientists, and they're poking around in it, and then all of a sudden Miley Cyrus comes in on a wrecking ball, and he goes, "I came in like a wrecking ball," and then the sperm whale explodes.
It's Miley on a wrecking ball swinging into
Yes,
the
my
bloated
brother
sperm
and I
whale.
used to think that video was so funny, and then you know what video we also loved?
What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ashley. Ashley.
Sorry, our homophobic ghost was choking me.
Are you serious?
Miriam.
Because you said sperm one too
Yeah.
many times. That bitch came
Oh,
in.
God forbid.
God forbid you fucking hag. You old fucking hag.
Remember the Zayn song? So we'll piss off the neighbors.
Yeah.
The Peter
the
Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
I knew you would
I
know it.
actually don't even like.
It's so funny.
No, like when you sing that song, that's
That's the only
music
thing I
video.
see.
Yeah, like that's the music video for that song.
So what current events or like historical moments that happened in your lifetime are ones you'll remember for the rest of your life? Like Michael Jackson dying, for instance.
Oh, it's an interesting.
We've talked about it. I was playing
query.
Dibble Dabble with a piece of penne pasta in Jenny's pool.
We say this a lot.
I know. We repeat our stories a lot.
Oh.
Oh. I feel like
No,
we said
I
this
just
a
I
million
actually
times.
I accidentally just ignored everything you just said
Oh,
about
no,
Dibble
no,
Dabble.
so true.
But I was gonna say we say this other thing a lot too, and it's I wonder if you can read my mind.
Give me a hint.
Recent celebrity on a red carpet and there was a change.
I don't know.
Come on.
Wait,
come
don't
on.
give me another hint.
One of my faves.
Jennifer Lawrence's Pixie cut during the Catching Fire press tour.
Jennifer Lawrence's Pixie cut was jarring to me. So I was at cheer practice.
I hate to say it, I was pissed.
Yeah. I was fucking pissed because she had 2 more movies to film. And like, what?
Keep talking. I'm going to get my pizza out of the oven.
Do you remember when Divergent?
Fuck Divergent.
Fuck Divergent. Shailene Woodley, what? She's fine. Great actress. But she fucking cut her hair, which doesn't happen. And they left it in this short ass cut. And so I was pissed about that, and I thought that was gonna happen to Jennifer Lawrence, and fucking Katniss was all of a sudden gonna have this crew cut. She was gonna have a fucking crew cut.
She looked like Kate Gosselin.
Oh my god!
Like for real.
Speaking of Johnny K+8's divorce, that was big. I don't remember like exact time and place, but that.
I mean, I don't want to get dark, but multiple school shootings.
Oh.
I don't want to get dark.
Well, yeah. Oh my god.
I'm just thinking of like actual. Oh, do you get this?
What?
2008 election.
Obama
McCain. I'm in 4th grade, and our teacher basically was like, "So raise your hands if your parents are voting for John McCain." And like
we would have elections.
3/4 of the class would raise their hands, and I'll be like, and I literally go, "Well, your parents are stupid." Like I literally was like, because my parents, like my mom definitely talked about politics a lot, like in the house. So I literally would just like hear what she would say. She really hated George Bush. Like she
because he was a male cheerleader.
Did you guys know he's a male cheerleader? No. And so I literally remember just thinking like, oh, well, if you're not voting for Obama, you're a fucking moron. And I like made my opinion known.
They said John McCain, my hand shot right up. My hand shot right up.
No,
yes.
I was like,
lower taxes sounds good to me, right?
I was gagged by Obama in 4th grade.
He is so handsome.
Okay, guys, I have to say something. Now when I see Mitt Romney, I'm all horned up for Mitt.
Oh, Mitt's really hot.
I fucking hate this. But honestly, like Obama, like to me, is like so fucking hot.
Get this. I wonder if they make this, but Mitt and Obama like
fanfic.
Porn.
I could wait, Grant. Would I not write a gorgeous Mitt and Barry fanfic?
Who's Barry?
Barack.
Oh, yeah.
That's just what I call him. Wait,
I don't think Michelle would appreciate it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna write a fan fiction where it's like basically the plot of Challengers, but instead of tennis, we'll be on Capitol Hill, and it'll be me and Barack and
You're
Mitt.
in it.
Oh, I'm Zendaya. And then
are you the intern?
Yeah, I'm like a Capitol Hill intern.
Oh my god.
Wait. Okay, so it's like the idea of Challengers, like the kind of like love triangle with me, Mitt Romney, and Barack. And then what if like it's all taking place like instead of like this big tennis tournament, insurrection.
Oh my god.
Like stakes are so fucking high, but like it really defines finding love in a hopeless place.
Yeah.
Wait, that literally sounds so good. Like I would read that.
And Barack and Mitt would make out.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Do you know what I could do with a pen? Oh my god, I'd write a gorgeous scene.
Oh god, you'd be doing something crazy with that pen during that scene.
I would write something so fucking sick. It would have me like Baker acted. I think that's when you like literally like institutionalize someone.
What are other scary events? 9/11 talked about that.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Oh, the Boston bombing was scary because I thought my woodshop teacher was dead.
That, and also there was a manhunt for a minute, and I was like, oh my god, Boston's not
Were
that
you ever
far
close
from
to a
Jersey.
manhunt? I remember
in Tallahassee there would randomly be spotlights
oh my god,
like from helicopters.
there were like manhunts in Tallahassee for sure.
Yeah.
One time though, I think we were in like elementary school because the Virginia Tech shooting happened, and then like a week later, there was a really bad bank robbery in the town next to ours, and there was a manhunt. And I remember I just kept thinking, like, my house isn't that far. Like, what if, like, this person come? Like, I was so scared. So I'm, like, really scared of manhunts.
Yeah, manhunts are scary. What about would you ever get scared when there'd be a bomb threat at the high school because you're right next to it and you'd probably be in the
Well, there was
below?
an era where it was like when we were in like
There was
fifth,
like
sixth grade.
yeah, bomb threats
There
were
were
all the rage.
Bomb threats were all the fucking rage at the high school. And I remember it was the day of like junior prom or something, and there was a bomb threat, and
Great.
prom had to be like delayed.
Was
or
it the
something.
iconic one where someone wrote in lipstick on the mirror?
I think so.
Yeah, there was some sort of, not that bomb threats
Not
are
iconic, but it was like.
But it was like in our town, it was legend.
Notorious.
Like, yeah, like everyone heard about the lipstick on the mirror bomb threat. Oh my god! And then of course it turned out to be nothing. Obviously, all these threats. Thank God.
Thank God.
But that was history.
I'm trying to think of other like really big moments. I mean, for me, like a big moment was when One Direction disbanded and Zayn left.
You know what? I said good riddance.
You didn't like Zayn.
No, I don't even. He thought he was the leader so bad. Like he thought he was the lead.
No, but if you listen, like Zayn was hitting those notes.
Oh.
He was. He has like a really gorgeous voice.
What's
like,
the song without Zayn?
Perfect. My favorite One Direction song.
Yeah, that like sorry.
That song's so honestly.
And what's one with Zayn?
You guys, I have something so
that's what makes you beautiful.
That's what makes you beautiful. The story of my life.
I think that song is Zayn heavy, huh?
That song's Harry heavy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So again, good riddance, right?
Midnight Memories. I love that song.
Okay.
I got into One Direction late though.
I had Louis. I wanted to. Wait.
That's so crazy to me that you were a Louis girl.
Because I think he was the most attainable to me in the sense that if any of them were to be gay, I thought it would be him.
I could see that. I watched the Harry Styles fan fiction movie with Anne Hathaway and the guy from Red, White, and Royal Blue. You know about this?
It's Harry Styles fan fiction?
Yes, it's based on a book. The book was written as Harry Styles fan fiction.
Like he's a pop star?
Yes.
And then what happens?
Biggest boy band.
And then what happens?
You're intrigued. The plot
Who's Anne?
Anne is the love interest. So the plot is this divorcee mom takes her daughter and friends to Coachella, and she somehow meets this like the front man of the biggest boy band in the world, and like he's trying to fuck.
Is it good?
I liked it, yeah, but it's
not.
It's like so crazy. It's honestly, it gives me like Red, White, and Royal Blue energy, which I loved that movie.
I like that
so
movie.
much. But so he's 24 and she's 40 in the movie, but in the books he's 20. So it's and like her daughter in the book, her daughter's favorite member of the band is him. So then it's weird that like her mom's tapping.
Is that in the movie too?
No,
Why?
in the movie
that would have been fun.
It would have been add more
like drama,
intrigue.
Yeah.
But in the movie, her daughter's favorite was the other guy, Rory.
Are you serious?
But they literally like they'd sing and dance like One Direction. So anyway, back to history. My favorite era of history is the Renaissance, the Italian Renaissance. Well, I guess the Renaissance all across Europe.
All I know about that is, well, one, it's a new Beyonce album. The two Beyonce albums.
Do you know what Renaissance means? Like the word?
A change.
Yeah, or
beginning.
A rebirth.
Oh, a rebirth. And I know there's paintings.
Yeah, so the Renaissance era can really be defined by the rebirth of classicism.
Who?
Like the classics. So in the
what does this have to do with class? Well, is it political like that?
Well, in other ways, but not the way I'm talking about. I'm talking about classics in the sense of ancient Rome and ancient Greece. That's what the classics are. So if someone's a professor of the classics, it's ancient Rome and ancient Greece.
Girl, isn't this all the same time?
Wait, what? You think the Italian Renaissance is the same time as ancient Rome?
It's like 100 years later, is it not?
No. The Renaissance was 1400 to like 1510, I believe.
And then when is the ancient Greek?
I mean, that's like literally we're talking BC, Grant.
What?
Yeah. Wait, I'm like dead. They would have like orgies.
Is 100 BC counting in the years we're in right now?
No, BC is before Christ.
So we started counting to 2024 or whatever, 2024.
We're 2024. Well, now they call
That
it.
is so embarrassing. No, we're not.
Now they call it.
Who started it?
Now they call it BCE and CE, so it's before Common Era and Common Era because they get rid of the Christ because like kind of weird.
It's all
But we go
fake.
by the Gregorian calendar.
Who started it? Who said, okay, hi, it's year 0?
I don't know.
And you're telling me if I rewound 2024 years ago, what, Jesus is here?
Well, no.
Is that how that works?
Wouldn't 0 be the year of the crucifixion?
I don't know.
I think that's
It doesn't make sense. And
before
okay, you're
Christ
telling me,
and after ADs after.
are we in AD?
ADs like Latin? No, it's Latin.
Are we in AD? This is 2024 AD.
Yeah, but now it's BC. Great, my laptop's dead.
I'm just a little confused by it. I don't really believe it.
You're a calendar conspiracy theorist?
Well, I feel like if we rewound 2024 years ago, there's dinosaurs or something.
So that is not what is reality, though.
2,000 years ago.
2,000 years ago. I mean, Graham.
How many years ago, or how many generations of people is that? 20?
200? Wait, 20. If they, oh, well,
20.
I would say between 20
times
and 30 because people didn't live as long.
Oh.
Well, actually, did you know this?
So 30
you know
people
something-
above me were living in Christ? What if I'm related to Jesus?
Wait, what?
Oh, wait, he didn't have kids.
No. Honestly, like, I
Girl, Jesus was gay and having orgies with the 12 disciples. I'm sorry, you think the Last Supper, just they were all sitting there? No, they were sucking.
Well, that's what's interesting. That's what's interesting is like a lot of the like ancient Greek philosophers
We're fucking.
like Socrates was literally like fucking like 13-year-old like boys.
Well, that's
I think.
not.
It's honestly like a wild accusation I just made.
Yeah. Great.
Democritus.
But Socrates would have been like in his teens.
No, so what's
great.
interesting is there's a misconception that, people died when they were like 30. That's not true. People died when they were like 60, 70, but the infant mortality rate was so high. That's where you get that average lifespan as so low.
Who's killing them?
Well,
They had no vaccine.
They would, yes, and they would get so sick. Like, I read this, or I listened to this gorgeous audiobook about Ben Franklin's life, and he
wrote it?
No, it was a biography.
He's voicing it.
I
the
wish.
audiobook.
No, and
They should AI voice.
his mom died because she literally had died in childbirth because she had so many like stillborn.
Oh God.
Yeah. I don't know why your reaction was funny. But yeah, like that's so people could still live to like 80 years old, but there were just so many like children and babies dying. That's where you get that, this misconception, people only live till 30. No, that's the average.
Oh God.
Interesting, right?
I guess so, but also who made that up, right?
What do you mean?
Who said,
I love when
wait a
you
minute,
don't,
guys.
I love when you don't understand something like science or history, so you just think it's not true.
Because at some point, everything was just made up and written down. Like, I'm sorry, like I think that's a great hypothesis. The baby thing.
But there are records on like tombstones and like you can see.
Girl, they
still have birth records even in the 1700s. That's how you get like ancestries.
I'm just wondering if I went back 20 generations of me, where am I? Puerto Rico?
Maybe. Or maybe somewhere like.
Or, well, oh my God, which way are you going? Mom or dad?
Well, that's why, like...
Isn't it crazy everyone has a mom and dad?
I mean, some Oh yeah, biologically.
Biologically.
Yes. Yes, it is.
What the
You're
fuck?
half of two people.
What the fuck?
Like, literally, like, your parents raw dogged, and then here you are, Grant.
Do you ever think about that? Like, every single person was like created by
Oh,
a
it
man
sounds like
and a
you're having, like,
woman.
kind of this, like, gorgeous, like, realization.
And isn't it crazy how gay people can't reproduce?
You're pissed.
I don't know. A little bit. And get this, I can't adopt.
Yeah, you can. Actually, you can.
I can't because you don't know whose baby that is. Like, you, at the end of the day, you don't know whose baby is sleeping under your roof at night. And I don't trust that.
Oh my God, you're like kind of making this like crazy statement on adoption right now.
I just don't know if it's for me right now.
Oh, and do some more
And I don't
research
know how
about it.
and I have no idea how the adoption process works.
It's not easy. It's
No.
really not easy.
And I know that some states don't let gay people adopt, or they try not to. Or a lot of adoption centers are like religion affiliated,
So dumb.
so they can like turn
That's
away.
why
Like, really?
it's so fucking stupid. Like this whole what pisses me off is in some of these states, they are making abortion illegal. Okay, so then you're forcing women to have these babies. Okay, so then they go they go into foster care. And
let me
then
adopt.
what?
Oh wait, hi. I'm a loving parent who wants to adopt. Oh, you're gay. Oh,
So-
that doesn't fit.
So you're not pro-life, you stupid fuckers. You're like
You're pro
your
dumbass.
kind of life.
You're pro dumbass is what you are, you stupid bitch.
No, like
Oh, it
these
pisses me
people
off.
like piss me off so fucking much.
They're actually stupid. Like, your IQ, if you had to take their IQ, it's so low.
Well, it's just so
It's so low.
hypocritical.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why do you care that much? That's what you care about right now is unborn babies that aren't even like a thing.
You care
a
about
physical.
you care about zygotes.
Literally. All right, let's make sure we're doing that for every species then, okay? Let's do that with your dogs. Let's do that with your cats, your fish, the animals of the ocean. What do you mean? Let a girl do her thing and shut the fuck up.
Oh my God.
Oh, it makes me mad.
Who would you want to fight the most? Donald Trump, all of the conservatives on the Supreme Court at once.
Oh my God, them.
Yeah, them. I would love to take all of them.
Oh
on.
my God. And like, I know they're elderly.
My girl,
They're elderly.
My girl Sonia, I'm literally like gagging for Sonia
She's the
lately.
only one, right?
Sonia Sotomayor. No, she's a liberal
Yeah,
justice.
she's like the only one.
And when they've been hearing, they just heard a case on abortion, and Sonia was literally eating this guy up. Like, she was literally like eating him up. And even Amy Coney Barrett started.
Shut up.
Well, she was just like, wait, like, I think like you're lying right now. Like, she was kind of like mad, which like she
Girl.
literally like, I don't really value her opinion that much.
No,
but
she's also dumb.
my girl Sonia eating him up. I would literally curb stomp Brett Kavanaugh. Oh, that might get me on an FBI watch list.
How the fuck
He's so
is
fucking...
he in that stupid ass costume up there?
Yeah.
The stupid ass. How the fuck did he get there?
No, like, he's literally a moron. Remember when Matt Damon
And
played
what
him
the
on SNL? That was
No.
funny. That was funny.
What the fuck is the Supreme Court? Let's put these 8, is it 8?
I think.
Something like that.
No.
Let's put this number of elderly
9?
fucking senior citizens as the final answer to all questions. Fuck off. Let's make sure that they're all unbalanced politically, viewpoint wise. Let's make sure that
we have the system of checks and balances.
Well, where is it?
Well,
I'm not seeing it.
That's why we have 3 branches of government. We have the executive. Do you know what the 3 branches are?
Executive, judicial, and judicial, executive, and congressional.
No.
And oh fuck, it's executive is president, is the White House.
Yes.
Judicial is the courts, and then we have the senatory.
No, it begins with an L.
Legislative.
Yeah. So
There it is.
each branch can check one another.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how it works actually.
I love when you do this. You're like, I don't get it. And then Well, I don't really get how it works. It's just funny. So the president has the power to veto. So the bills that come through from the legislative branch, the president can veto. That's an example of a check and a balance.
All right, so riddle me this.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, why is majority of the Supreme Court Republican conservative bitches, fucking warlocks, and fucking elderly witches?
Because, so the Republicans had the House and the Senate in the
but why
final
is it
years.
allowed? Why can't there be like an equal number of both?
Oh my God, this is so complicated because the Republicans won the more congressional districts and Senate seats, okay? There are 2 Senate seats for every state. Congressional or Congress people, congressmen, women, people are elected per district. So, for example, Texas can have 40 districts, okay? North Dakota might have 4. Texas might have 20 Congress people. North Dakota might have 4. Do you understand?
And it's by population.
Yes, but the Republicans do this thing, and some Democrats too, gerrymandering. They draw up these districts in the most insane, asinine ways, so they know that they would win.
Because they don't know how to fucking draw.
No, they know they would win their seat if it's drawn like this, because there are more Republicans in this little narrow thing. So they redraw the maps to cheat the system, okay? So that's how, in the final 2 years of Obama, the Republicans won the House and the Senate. So when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died...
Who?
No, it wasn't Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I think it was. I don't know.
She's dead.
Yeah.
She's the Supreme Court.
I think it was.
She's dead. She's the Supreme Court.
No, but it wasn't 2016.
There's all these murals on it.
She didn't die in 2016.
It was
she died
more
when
recent.
we were in college. So whoever left or died in 2016.
Did you say in the last podcast that Obama fucked us over because Ruth Bader? Ruth fucked us over
because she didn't leave. But get this.
That's another thing that pisses me off.
So in Obama's year, someone left. Stephen something. I might be wrong on
Sondheimer.
that. He left.
Stephen Sondheim.
So
and Julia is.
He left to give Obama the chance to
yes,
to nominate a Supreme Court justice. Okay, are you following?
No, yeah.
Okay, and then get this.
So
the Republicans delayed that so long purposefully so they wouldn't pass one of Merrick Garland, who is or was our Attorney General. They wouldn't.
Sounds like a fucking fairy.
No, I love him.
Oh.
I think we like him.
Oh, I wasn't really.
So Obama couldn't get his choice in. They waited literally 10 months until Trump was in office.
Of course.
And
bingo, right?
And that's how we got
BINGO. Bingo.
Yeah. I think that's how we got Brett.
Fucking Brett is a fucking. Oh my god.
No, that's not how we got Brett, because that was in college as well.
Brett is a loser.
Brett is such a fucking loser.
Have you ever seen a bigger group of losers aside from Sonia? Actually, take a look at them. They're such loser corpses.
Literally drop kick.
Who?
Batista Bomb. Do you know what a Batista Bomb is?
No.
It's a WWE finisher move by Dave Batista. Oh,
I thought you said you wanted to drop kick Batista Bomb, and I thought it was a member of the Supreme Court.
No, I want to drop kick and or Batista Bomb.
Oh.
Clarence Thomas.
Oh my
Thompson?
god.
I don't know.
He hates
fucking moron.
He hates everyone. He hates himself.
I think he's done some insider trading as well.
All these bitches are fucking corrupt, and you know where they teach it at? The universities and their secret societies, burning spear.
No, Grant, this podcast has turned into a really political rant.
Shout out fucking Florida State's dumbass secret society burning spear, and shout out Florida State University administration for allowing it to continue. Y'all teach corruption at the college level. And you know who's an alumni? Matt Gaetz.
Oh, the fucking pedophile?
Yep.
Oh, you mean the sex trafficker?
Yep.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Great. Glad he's a peer.
Hi, Burning Spear members. That's so cool that you are a part of that organization along with Matt Gaetz.
I would be humiliated to be in the same organization as Matt Gaetz.
It's so embarrassing.
really
and I'll continue to say it for the rest of my life.
I know you will. I know you will. That's your prerogative.
That's why I was put here on this earth, to take down burning speed.
Wait, that's kind of sad.
Yeah, wait, now it's embarrassing for me.
Yeah.
Great.
Like, how the turntables.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I think we kind of covered a lot here.
What were you even getting at just now with this? What were we talking about?
Grant?
Checks and balances?
If you get me started on, like, politics, like, God knows where I'll take it.
I just,
Grant,
like...
the fact that I was just defining gerrymandering to you, I feel like I just blacked out.
Right.
Holy shit, what a rush. Next week we'll go over redlining.
Oh, God. In Redacted, you can learn all about redlining. Whatever the fuck that is.
I like in another life, I think I would have been a good college professor.
Yeah, but you would have slept with your students. Or you would have like done some underhand deals. Like you would have called a couple kids.
Sometimes I am
not
like
kids.
Like we learned in our Redacted episode, Senior Assassins. Like I was taking brides for Quack.
You're what?
In the Senior Assassins Redacted episode, I was taking brides for Quack.
And so if a student came up to you after class and was like, please, like I really need...
Well, it depends. Are they like 22?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're teaching a higher level, so they're like older.
This might be dicey.
You might actually be a grad teacher.
Like when I was a student, like that's all I ever wanted.
I think we talked all about this in Redacted.
We did.
We talked about how like high school...
That's like my one thing. I'm like, I regret never having the opportunity to like
college
achieve.
Professor, we're talking, not high school teacher.
No, I never wanted to fuck one of my
bizarre.
high school teachers.
No, they're all fucking busted. Shout out Hillsborough High School. You're all busted.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Just kidding.
No, but I just
There's a select few I like.
didn't look sexually at my teachers at that time.
No. Well, unfortunately.
Well, you did.
Well, yeah, and you can hear about that in the Redacted.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Let's dive into announcement for the good of the group.
A twink.
And a redhead.
Announcements for the good. For the good. For the good. For the good of the group.
That was funny. Remember, do you like waffles? Yeah, I like waffles. For some reason, that just reminded me of it.
Welcome to announcements for the good of the group, where we listen to a fan submitted announcement and give you our thoughts, opinions, our feelings, our hot takes, our advice, our pussies, our cock, and our balls.
Yep.
So this announcement comes from Bougie.
Bougie?
The name submitted was Bougie.
Okay.
Boogie.
Was this
Boogie?
submitted from Patreon or Insta?
This is a Patreon-y,
okay.
Gorgiana.
Gorgies?
The Boogie.
All right.
Bougie.
Let's get into it, right?
Hello, Grant and Ashley. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
A Twink and a Redhead.
Hi,
period.
gay.
I love
hi.
your voice.
So before I get into the tea, the announcement for the good of the group, I just want to throw out there, I have actually narrated a spicy gay fantasy novel for money.
Shut up.
Because you would do it too for a check. Anyway, the real tea is that
I want to.
hooked up with a RuPaul queen. No names, but she was on probably one of the most infamous seasons, season 7, and I didn't know until after I got home. So rewind, I get to his place, it's super fucking nice. He goes to put something on YouTube, and I notice his profile picture is of a drag queen. And after talking for a while, I find out that's what he does for a job. Like, that's his main source of income. I kind of, blow it under the rug a bit, like, oh, yeah, that's cool, whatever, blah, blah. 5 hours later, after we woohoo, I'm like, he looks so fucking familiar.
Hours.
And so then I Googled the drag queen I thought he looked like. Lo and behold, I just found out I had intercourse with a world-renowned drag queen at 5
Trixie
in the morning
Mattel.
on a Saturday.
Season 7?
And that was my announcement for the good of the group. Illy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As you were, I like Drag Race, but I'm not religious with it, but I've been getting back into it, and I looked up the cast for season 7. It's Trixie Mattel, Katya, That's who they do that show
I
together.
know. I am familiar.
Kennedy Davenport, Violet Chachki,
Oh, it's like
Monet
a good...
Exchange. Okay, wait. These are a
What?
lot of people.
Are you sure that's all season 7? No.
Wait.
No.
Okay, wait.
No. Yeah. No. Have you ever hooked up with someone and then stalked their Instagram after? And
Okay, well, remember when I hooked up with someone in college, find out later he was a Pulse shooting survivor?
Oh my God, can I tell this story?
That was like given that kind of situation.
Yeah, it is.
Where like,
Okay,
oh,
so
wait, what?
Grant hooked up with this guy, whatever, months later. Grant and I did the March for Our Lives to the to the Capitol, Florida Capitol building in Tallahassee after the Parkland shooting. And we're literally like, we have our signs, and it was like such a inspiring day. And we're at the Capitol, and there are all these people giving speeches, and they're all so beautiful. And this guy gets up and gives this like really impassioned speech. He was at Pulse, the shooting at the nightclub. And Grant turns to me and like he's kind of looking awkward. He's like, I fucked that guy.
Oh my
It was
God.
just like, it really took me out of the moment, I gotta say.
I was like, wait, what? Like,
No, that would catch me off guard.
and then I see like he literally still is on the news like sometimes because he's like an activist now, and like I'm pretty sure he wrote a book.
I see him all over the news and like on social media. I see
I'm
him
like,
a lot.
wait, what?
Yeah.
So that was a gag. So I understand that feeling of like not.
I've never had like
knowing.
where like someone's like famous or recognized or well known, but I have had the jump scare of hooking up with someone and then going on their Instagram and realizing they're like a raging Trump supporter, and that's kind of like almost like the opposite effect where it's like,
it's not really cool.
oh
It's
wow,
like,
like you're such a terrible person and I just gave you
chlamydia.
No. They probably gave me chlamydia. No, but it's like
Right.
it's such a it's the worst.
Is chlamydia Republican or liberal? She's liberal.
Liberal.
Yeah.
Is gonorrhea?
Gonorrhea is
Why do I feel like
liberal.
they're all liberal because liberal people like to fuck?
Yeah, Republicans literally, you know what's Republican? Abstinence.
Yeah.
Oh.
Literally abstinence.
This was such a political
This was
episode.
so all of our conservative listeners just turns it off, okay?
I know. Well, we have conservative listeners.
No.
Okay.
No. Oh wait, let's do
Okay.
something for them. NRA.
NRA.
Just
you
kidding.
are gay.
Oh, NRA. You are gay.
And let's write a song about the NRA and
Yes.
kind of gag people thinking it's like we're in support, but then
Wait,
we
we
make
should
fun
write
of
a
them.
country song where the beginning starts off as like the NRA, but
Ooh.
then the NRA meeting just turns into a gay orgy.
Yeah, like what if we wrote like a country
Yeah.
song and we like just made fun of all the tropes?
I got my pick up
Truck and I'm ready to fuck.
I got my pick
Up truck and I'm ready to fuck.
I got my
AR-15 and a 6-inch
and I
cock.
like my boys lean.
Ooh, girl.
right, guys, we'll
She
drop
done already
this.
had hers, right?
I don't-
Bougie. Get it?
No.
It's from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh shit.
RuPaul's Drag Race, may the best drag queen, Speaking of controversial and political, oh my God.
Sorry.
One last thing.
Yeah.
RuPaul's Drag Race, that used to be, may the best woman win. Now it says, may the best drag queen win. Because they're not all like,
Oh.
well, I don't
I mean, it
know.
doesn't make that
'cause
much of a difference, does it?
I don't know. It's probably because the straight man went on it. I forget his name. Anyways,
Huh.
Matty Morphosis.
A straight man went on RuPaul?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes. And we've had a lot of trans contestants.
Yes.
All
All right. Nice. More power to you.
Thank you, Bougie, for your announcement for the group. If you want to send it, you can subscribe to our Patreon and you have priority announcements for the group. All right.
Guys, we'll
We're
see you
going to
next
Redacted
time.
now.
Bye.
Redacted. Bye.
A twink.
And a redhead.
A twink.